Hey, Danny here, and welcome to my vlog. This is day trading, and I'm not a professional trader or stockbroker. This is my own personal journey into stock trading, and this is this month's catch up. Yesterday I had a tremendous loss on a stock that I picked up about 6 months ago, and I picked it up at 97 cents. Well, over that period of time up until now, which is August 8th, it's kind of done the same pattern. So for the first couple of months there, I was doing a strategy of buying, waiting until it got to a certain level where it just sat, and then went ahead and sold it, waited for it to come back down. Well, it's been doing that just like a textbook scenario, and in that period of time I've made almost $1,200 off of that stock. And you'll find it on the New York Stock Exchange at EGY, and they're a gas and electric exploratory company. They go out and they drill and they try and find, and so you're investing in gas products, oil and gas. Well, to make a long story short, during that period of time that I made the 1,200, I went back and I looked, and come to find out when I did my research that had I left it alone and not go up and down, up and down, up and down, I would have made another $2,200. So right then I said, I got to change my strategy again. I'm just going to sit on it. Well, it's gone from the 97 cents that I got it up to a peak of $3.25. So you can see I've made a little bit of money, but I didn't make as much as I could have. And when the last time that I bought it at $3.17. Well, it's been dropping down, and it's been sitting about $3.03. So I've been watching it, and it's gone up a little bit, and it's come back down. Well, during that strategy, I just said, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to watch. Well, yesterday, up until that period of time, what I'll do is when the stock market opens at 9:30, I'll watch it and see which way it goes, whether it's going to go negative or it's going to go positive, and then I'll write that number down. So I've been doing that for a good 2 weeks, even though my strategy is to leave it alone. I just want to watch. Well, yesterday I didn't, and my strategy before that was if the stock dropped $100, I would go ahead and sell it, because I had a feeling that it would keep going down, right? Well, yesterday I didn't watch it, and at usually about 9:45 I start to see it move, and that's when I'll write down whether it went up or down. And I didn't get around to looking at it until about 10 o'clock. It had already dropped 31 cents. Now, I've seen it jump up 25 cents in that period of time, and then go on up to 50 cents, right? Well, at 10 o'clock, it had already dropped 31 cents. And instead of going ahead and selling it, that's a big drop. I'm talking 1,000 shares here. So it had already dropped, $300. And I said, I don't want to lose that, especially if it turns around and comes back up. Well, and that's your philosophy. Well, now to make a long story short, it dropped a total of 80 cents for the day. So I was not happy. And it closes at 4 o'clock. So I left it alone. This morning I watched it. And I made got my little notepad. And back to the 8th. That was yesterday. Let's see. Yeah, yesterday it started out at 305, and then within by 10 o'clock it had already dropped to 31, and then by 10:30 it had dropped to 56, and then by 11:45 it had dropped to 71. Well, final score by the end of the day, it had dropped 80 cents. It kept dropping in tens. So it shut down at $2.25 from the original 305. Now, today I watched it, and I watched it like a hawk. Started out at 225, and within the first 15 minutes it had jumped a point up. A penny. So I said, all right, we're stable, we're going back up. Now, it's too bad I hadn't sold it at 100 below and, bought it, and now it's coming up. Now, history on this account 3-4 years ago, it was a $9 a share company, and within that time frame it dropped down under $1. So I know there's people out there, you might even be watching it, I don't know, that had it at $9 a share, and it dropped down to 97. So you guys are hoping it's going to start coming back up. So those are the ones that sit on it, thousands and thousands of shares on it, and drops to nothing. So they're waiting for it to come back up. So by 10:45, it had come up 17 cents. So that's a positive feeling. So now I just got on the web, followed up for the closing of the day, and I had watched it after that. I don't keep track of it but around I think about 1 o'clock, 1:30, it was down to 9. It had come back down. And I just checked it a few minutes ago. After the closing, it's 4:30, and it's come back up to 13. So that's where we're gonna open with it tomorrow. And I'm definitely keeping an eye on that. Not that I'm gonna do anything, because I'm just gonna sit on it. But it would have been nice to have sold it at 100, because now you're down and you're waiting for it. Now you go buy it, and now it comes back up. You're going to make a good profit on it, even in the first 5 or 6 cent jump up. So in all my stocks today, my closeout. So I've got seven stocks I'm watching right now. Write them down as I go here. See how many I got a gain on.
Alexis?
Nope, 2, 7. CRX 4. Lost a penny on that one. Again, you closed out at 238. That was from 235 at about 3 o'clock. I checked that one. That one stayed the same for the day. That one actually stayed the same for the day. And that one gained 3 cents. So, and now I was in the negative $1,510. And by noon, I was up 14. It was up to 1441 around noon, and now I'm closing at 1414. So I can't. Going from 1510 to 1415 is a positive. Is a positive thought. So anyway. And don't use money that you can't afford to lose. So, and this is money that's been built up on the stocks. So, and as it continues to grow, I keep reinvesting that, and that is my retirement money as I start to, and when I go into retirement. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next Day Trading.